Hi, everybody. I really wanted to, really wanted to go live on the day of the eclipse. And yeah, I'm still really tired. I just kept going back to sleep. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go live. Yeah. Let me make sure that I did public and not unlisted. I don't see the... I don't see the options setting. I see share. Pretty sure I chose public. Oops. But yeah, today is the solar eclipse. Apparently, it was not visible in like the northern hemisphere, so I didn't try to go outside and look. But I feel like some of our deepest, like, subconscious energies have been illuminated from the eclipse. That's just kind of how I feel about it. Or at least, like, that's what's going on. Like, the sun shining a light on the moon. What was my dream? I had a really weird dream. I can't remember now, but yeah. I still need to do the weekly reading for May 2nd through May 8th. So there's that. I'm thinking if people want to hang out and stuff, that I'm probably going to do some live readings. But I didn't want to title this video live readings because, yeah, I've been wanting to go live and do that, but I'd like to do that at a time that I'm just feeling at least somewhat better. Yeah. I've been trying to keep up with the energy and um, to not let myself feel so down. But yeah, it's been difficult. I don't know what time it is right now. I think it's like 4 over here. Yeah, I guess I chose to go live at a time where everybody's busy or something, so I might go, but I'll wait for a few more minutes just in case. I do hope everybody has a happy solar eclipse. I think the new moon is also today. I'm not actually sure. I tried doing the weekly reading for May 2nd through May 8th, but there were a lot of distractions, mostly from my cat. Um, and then afterwards, I got through the reading, but then I just ended up vlogging. And then the reading went from being a 25-minute reading to like an hour video. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have to try again later and just re-record it. But yeah. Okay. Ugh. I'm gonna go ahead and flip some cards now. As soon as I get up. Okay. Okay, here I go. Yay. So what's going on today? Wow. For unseen forces at work, this card just dropped, and I was just trying to simply put it away. The card Dark Matter, Unseen Forces at Work, and Karma. So it looks like something is going on behind the scenes. So I woke up today feeling like, wow, nothing's really going on. I'm just tired. But perhaps there is some external stuff happening in the world for your manifestation, for your benefit. Okay. Let's see. What's going on with the energy today? Let's start with an oracle message. So we're going to look into, what's going on today, what is being presented to us clearly in the 3D space, and what is happening that we cannot see in the 3D space. So what's going on in the higher dimensions and beyond what we can currently see. So, and then let's get an advice as well on what to do. Your advice for the day. And something that Spirit wants you to know as well. So I'm going to write these down so I don't forget. Let's see, we've got this card, that card, that card, that card, and that card. So one is, what's going on today? What's happening clearly in front of us in front of you in the 3D. And then card number 3 is what's happening beyond what you can see in the 3D at this time for advice, guidance for today. Card number 5. What Spirit wants you to know / what you need to know. Cool. And if anyone does tune in, let me know if the audio is working. I got like a thumbs up, so Ram House, hi. Oh, cool, thank you. I appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, I've been here for, I guess, 18 minutes. I wasn't sure if anyone was gonna stop by. I'm not gonna lie, it's a difficult day, but I decided to go live anyway. Aww. And yeah, now I'm doing a reading for whoever, for the collective, so. And then after this reading, I might go and actually get something to drink and eat. It will be good. Thank you. That's sweet of you. Aww. You promise? Wow. I appreciate that. Yeah. I'm just so confused. I guess like my love life is in a really difficult spot. Someone who means a lot to me ran away all of a sudden, almost 2 months back, and I don't know, there's like nothing. I'm trying to come up with a solution, or like it's difficult, like not really knowing, and it's really painful being separate from each other. Yeah. And I don't know why he won't talk to me anymore. So it's really, really painful because we were together for 2 years, and yeah, and I just see him as like my best friend, so it's painful. You have something for me? Hi, Sleepy. Aw, thank you for tuning in. Yep, you guessed. Happy solar eclipse. Wow. Aw. Thanks. Not feeling too amazing. The minute you realize it. That or another loved will be yours. Speak my truth. Hi. I'm gonna be honest. I'm struggling. I'm feeling hurt. Yeah. Love life troubles. And yeah, I've been through it all where like someone you feel really strongly about, it's like either they'll come back or you'll find new love again, and it's so heartbreaking finding new love again, so I really just hope things work out. Thank you, I speak my truth. The one who ran away from himself, not because of you. Yeah. Aw, I'm sending you a hug too. Okay, I am amazing. I am doing live readings. I love to do donation-based readings if anyone wants to pay for one. Hi, Alpha. Thank you for sending me love. Aw. Yeah, I'm happy to do a reading for everybody. Yes, please. Yes. By all means. um, yeah, feel free to donate. I've got PayPal, Cashapp, and Zelle. My description, if there is one, it's not updated right now, so I believe my PayPal and Cash App is on there. My Venmo is inactive. Okay. You're so sweet. So yeah, I'd be happy to do some donation readings. First, I want to do this collective reading for everybody, so what is going on today is the first set, and we've got the Hammer card, Force. You're having a breakthrough. Donated for 2 questions. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I appreciate donations. I've been wanting to go live. Yeah, I'm gonna change my title to live readings, and I'm gonna go out to the living room, make some tea, and then we will start doing the live readings. Have you all watched your love readings for the month of May? For any of you who are interested in that, I did all 12 zodiac signs. So my whole plan was that next time I go live and do live readings, that I was going to tell people that I've got the zodiac readings up. Usnavi. So we've also got the 10 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. Oops. So, yeah, somehow there's a breakthrough happening today. But I feel like it's something that's going to be happening over the next several days, several weeks, because the Hammer card is like a breakthrough. The 10 of Wands is like on the verge of letting go of heavy energy, of all this responsibility, letting go of something. And to me, it's letting go of being stuck with that 2 of Swords there. I wish my lighting was a little bit better in here. But yeah, letting go of something when it comes to being stuck in terms of knowing what you can work on in the present moment. So that is happening today. And let's clarify what's going on. Okay. We're getting the Chariot and the Queen of Cups. Somehow things are moving forward at this time. It's a transition though. So in some ways we're moving forward. In other ways things are feeling stuck, stagnant, slow. But there's a breakthrough that is going to allow us all to move forward much more than before. So let's look at card number 2. This is what's going on in the 3D world right in front of us before our very eyes. Yeah. We've got belt, which says punish. The 8 of Swords. So some sort of reality or cycle where we're not seeing the reward that we want to be seeing quite yet in the 3D world. The 7 of Pentacles, yeah, card of time. Sounds good. I'll see you when you get back. Yeah, and the Knight of Pentacles. However, we are seeing some very steady progress in the material world. It's just moving really slowly. But most of what we're seeing is feeling like we're stuck in this time of waiting. We're not seeing results, perhaps, for some of you who resonate with that. One way or another, we're kind of stuck in our own heads, stuck in our minds about where we're at currently. So there's something about our thoughts holding us back from feeling really rewarded at this time in the current 3D space. And then we've got card number 3, which is what's happening beyond what you can see in the 3D world at this time. So outside forces at work. What is happening beyond what we can currently see? We've got Wasp. It says jealousy with the Page of Pentacles. Okay. It seems energy that's not serving you is leaving at this time. Or some deeply wounded energies that had some sort of issues are now healing so that an offer can make its way to you, is what I'm getting. With the 3 of Pentacles, yeah, for someone to work together with. The Hermit card as you take this alone time. So yeah, I feel like what's going on beyond what we can see is that this time is really valuable. Some of you are really in a reflective place right now where you're just sort of like taking alone time, or really just going within. Some of you are resting and you aren't sure exactly what it's for, but it's so you can find something within yourself and heal something, and people that you're meant to be coming together with, or someone that you're meant to be coming together with, is also healing at this time. And what you're not seeing is that an offer is on its way to you, and that there's just like static energy in the frequencies, in the air, that's like making it look like there's not an offer on the horizon, when in reality there is. So that's what I'm getting. Hey Steph! Hi! I'm glad you could tune in. I've missed you. I can't wait to talk to you more. I should probably update you on what that whole situation was about with that one person. Yeah. Aw. Hi T. Yeah. I'm finally live. I was laying in bed and I was like, I'm just gonna go live. If I don't do it, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Let's talk more soon. Let me move the camera a little closer. Wow. That's cool. Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, your words meant a lot to me the other day, T. Still really hurting. That's just not gonna be an overnight thing, you know? Yeah, I'm just really hoping that Michael talks to me again someday. I've kind of been deciding that I'm not really interested in new love. I'm interested in meeting new people and making new friends and making strong connections, but just, I don't know. Things didn't really end between me and Michael. He just kind of ran away. So, yeah, I've decided like I've been pulling back my energy from the new connections that have been interested in me romantically. Yeah, because there was someone where we have a lot in common and there's a lot of chemistry, but I just decided I'm like, this isn't for me. Like honestly, who I want to be with is Michael, not really anyone else. So, yeah, that's what I learned from my exploring. And that might change again later, but yeah. Healing time for myself now. Yeah, absolutely. I'm so tired of healing. Like, I'm always gonna be on my healing journey, but I'm just like, Michael, just talk to me. It's so difficult. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Because it's like, on the one end, I could be like healing, going through this, and like, okay, I'll wait. Like, he's just healing. But on the other end, like, time could pass, and it could just be that he just suddenly the narrative becomes that he just used me and then like took off. Like that could always end up being the narrative somehow. Especially if he came back like 12 months later and was like, hey, sorry I just blocked you and ghosted you. Like, it's like, don't do that. Don't wait like an entire year or like however long. Because then it's just like not okay by that point, you know? And I don't want things to truly be over someone else. Now I realized if someone is really meant for me, then we'd be together. Yeah. Now I'm like, I can't never look at them the same again, being disrespected for so long. Exactly. I don't want that to happen. I'm so tired of that happening. Someone where I actually got so close with and trusted so much. I'm just like, Michael, don't do that. Don't become the villain. It's not worth it. But yeah, card number 4 is advice for today. Yeah, advice slash guidance for today. We got bread, hospitality. Somehow bring this inviting, welcoming energy to your space. The 9 of Swords. There may be fears and anxieties to get through. I was going through the same thing and you helped me through that. I do remember that. 4 years ago, I was going through also something similar, but with a different person. And I feel exactly the same. I feel like that person should have just stepped up. I refer to him as Orange Bird. I'm still in love with him. It's like, these people who end up winning my heart, they need to realize, like, it's so painful going through loss and heartbreak. Like, it always becomes worth it when I meet someone new, but at the same time, meeting that new person also teaches me that the first person was fine. That I'm like, they just don't respect me or like treat me how I really want to be treated. Welcome back. I speak my truth. Okay, the last card here. 3 of Cups. I hate feeling the same way that I felt back at my old place. Wherever you go. Aw. I'm frustrated because I know some people were wanting to donate to do readings with me, and now I just hear a bunch of noise. And I remembered that I'm not the only one who's living at this place. And now I'm very self-conscious about my voice. Thanks. I'm safe. It hasn't been the most supportive household. I'm in like a better place now, but it's like I'm still the only one at the vibration that I am. It's like, honestly, it's like okay, I guess. Nobody really seems to care how I'm doing most of the time. I thought when we moved here, we'd be like outside, hanging out in the living room together, but it's like everyone just avoids me. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you sad. And at my old place, I always felt like I'm not allowed to speak. And I hate that I'm feeling like that now, just because there's so much noise happening outside of my room again. And honestly, my thoughts, I'm just like, can't you just like hang out in your room? Like what I'm doing? Like, and it'd probably feel different if they actually cared about me and like talked to me and like made efforts. Because I made a lot of efforts to make this place feel really inviting and to be like a good friend for everyone here. But it's like, that's not really being reciprocated all the time. What does Spirit need you to know? Yeah. Aw. Thanks, you guys. I just get really annoyed by all the noises. I'm just like, I'm trying to do stuff. And it's like, I don't understand. I just want to go back to sleep, honestly. I'm just like, why did I even try? I kind of just want to throw things. Like, I'm just not in a good space. Aw. Thanks, T. That's really sweet of you. Yeah, I've been seeing your notifications. By the way, I don't have a phone number right now, so I can't um, text or call people. I just want the house to myself for like a while. All these these noises, it's just pissing me off. It's driving me crazy. Like, I can't turn on music since I'm live and I don't have another device. Maybe put some music on. Yeah, exactly. I can't. I'm kind of trapped in this situation and I don't want to go out there and face my loved one because I don't know. I've just been feeling a certain way, and I'm sure they've known. I've talked about it. It's pretty obvious, but they're like doing nothing about it pretty much, which makes me feel worse. I don't know why, for a lot of people, like what makes them apparently feel better is to not talk to anyone and like whatever, but for me, I always want someone to talk to. Thanks. Yeah, they're kind of like a seafoam green or whatever it's called. Matches my Pisces vibe. Let's see. The last card is just what Spirit wants you to know. Whole. Something about a mystery. Okay. Uh, um. I'm gonna have to come back later. Yeah, my apologies, everybody. Um, yeah, I'll be back. So yeah, I hope you all have a good day. And it was sweet of you guys to tune in. Yeah, I'll be back later. Love you too. Yeah, sorry, I know I speak my truth that you donated for a reading. So I feel like I should, I don't know, I kind of want to do that first, actually. I don't know. Yeah. It's very sweet of you, Steph. I'm okay. Yeah, you guys are the best. Go outside real quick. I do have outside. Let's go outside, everybody. Let's do that. Just give me a second. Let's go. Um, it's cool that my room has I guess I can take this time to show you guys my backyard. Yeah. I think it's really cool too. Ooh. Yes, that's right. Steph is gonna be visiting pretty soon, which I'm really excited for. Let's see. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys out here. Be right back. So hopefully my internet is still good out here. Let me know. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm sending you protective energy for your journey. Public transportation makes me really nervous, and I do tend to worry for people. So, I speak my truth. What are your 2 questions? I'm glad the connection seems good. Thank you for letting me know. Cool. How is JP feeling about me? That is so interesting. I met someone recently whose name is JP, and we've connected pretty well. And his name stands for Juan Pablo. Yeah, and we both like learning Japanese. So yeah, that's really, really cool. How is JP feeling about you? We got the 4 of Cups. Okay. So I feel like yours too? Wow. That's really cool. I can't believe it. What? With the Page of Swords kind of wanting to come up reversed, I feel like he's not taking up any opportunities to communicate. Like he doesn't want to communicate for some reason. He loves Japanese music too. Wow. I'm like, are we talking to the same JP? Probably not. My JP lives in Oregon. Oh my gosh. I'm glad you're okay, T. That is so heavy. Wow, today really is a very intense day. That makes me really sad. I just got, like a private message. And now it started raining the moment I got that message. So, like, wow. I really feel like that energy, that person is like here and now. It's like the universe is kind of like crying. He wants to focus on himself, so we are no contact. Dang, I wish I had like an umbrella to cover my cards and everything on this table. He told me he wants to focus on himself, so we are no contact. I hope it ends though. Yeah, I feel like he is working on himself. That's kind of what I was getting with the Four of Cups card. Ah! Oh no, the rain. I'm looking for some sort of cover, but there's no cover for me. So yeah, how else is he feeling about you? Not wanting to take up the opportunity of communicating because he's figuring his thoughts out and growing at this time. The Page of Swords, the Two of Cups, but I feel like he's genuinely interested in you though, with the Two of Cups. With the Moon card, yeah, there's a psychic connection there. So, yeah, I do believe him. Wow. What? And the Tower card, I feel like... No. Hi, Star Power Tarot. Thank you. I'm so glad you like my energy. It's like one way or another, I'm unable to do these readings. Great. Why? Like I like take all that effort to go to this little undercover spot and now it's stopped raining. Yeah. Darn rain. Oh, Steph. You're all too kind. Love your reading style and energy. I'm a fan. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you. It sounds like you might have a channel too, Star Power Tarot. So yeah, I'd love to check your channel out. Trickster weather. That's funny. I guess I'll go back to my room and hopefully I can deal with it. Good night, T. Lots of love to you, too. I'm glad you're doing okay. And Star Power Tarot, let me know if you want a reading. But yeah, the Tower card to me says like that is going to end. Wow, I need to let these cards dry. Ugh. Rain. Okay. Hi, Marley. So I really did want to do readings today. I'm just not in a very good space. Yeah. Like, I feel like the situation you're in with him is going to change. It's the solar eclipse. It's a partial solar eclipse. But yeah, I'm in a kind of a frustrating situation right now. It's like, yeah, my love life, it's like that, but then it's like also, and then it's also like my situation at my place right now, where I'm just like not feeling really properly cared about emotionally. Yeah. Or respected. Because the people I'm living with kind of keep interfering with my readings. Yeah, me too. I'm sorry as well, because I wish I was in a different situation where I could just speak loudly and not have to worry about being too loud. And that's just where my energy's at this point. It's like the people I moved with didn't want to repeat cycles here, but people tend to always repeat cycles around me. And yeah, it's important to, like, you know, choose yourself and to be there for yourself. But it's like, I feel like these people care more about themselves than they do me. They care more about each other than they do me. Aww. Thanks, Star Power Tarot. I'm proud of you all too. But yeah, that's what I was getting with the Tower card. So yeah, hopefully that time of like separation and like no communication, I hope that comes to an end. Let's clarify the Tower card. What is ending here? The Chariot. Yeah, if things have not been moving forward, that is coming to an end. Yeah. It's like changes are happening that is going to allow you to move forward and heal when it comes to this connection. I believe so. I hope so too. Because, yeah, I'm in sort of a somewhat similar situation. I mean, it's like different circumstances and everything, but generally we're both in this period of no communication with someone that we've already acknowledged feelings about. It's really difficult. Yeah. Love is hard when it shouldn't be. I mean, like, everything's gonna be like hard work, but like, yeah, I feel like there's certain situations with people that I'm like, they make it hard. They make it harder than it really has to be. So, what is your advice? We've got the Five of Wands reversed. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Strength card. So, it's like, you don't fight pretty much, but take care of yourself instead. And kind of hold on to your true strength here. Glad I'm free from the past now. I was bound for 8 months. Finally free from that. Yeah. Yeah, your situation was really difficult to deal with. I just don't understand why so many people are so immature and like not fully in it when it comes to healing. Second question, do you see us reconciliating? That's your last question. Honestly, I feel the vibe. I mean, I'm kind of in that hopeful state anyways. I was in that hopeful state for that connection that I met 4 years ago. And we sort of reconciled in some ways, but ultimately kept making decisions that pushed each other apart. So I think there's a real potential here. Let me look at that question again. Do you see us reconciliating? Shark. Survival. Let's do this one. Feathers. Protection. Time for growth and expansion. And hammer. Force. Wow. Wasp. It's been a week of no contact and I'm dying, lol. Yeah, no contact is so hard. I wish my cards didn't get messed up by the rain. can't do no contact with people I love. Right? I think it's cruel too. You definitely deserve better. He said okay, since he needs to focus on self right now. I have to like separate each and every card and like wipe them because, yeah, they're like sticking together because the water. By January, you're moving on if he's unsure. If someone really loves you, they can focus on self and you. Right? So I'm being patient with him because I understand. Sounds like an excuse in some way. That's how I feel. I'm involved with someone who wants to be with me, but is gonna ghost me from here and there and says like, oh, I'm just like that. I can't be helped. And it's like, it really can be. Because I know you're gonna choose someone right now. And he's like prioritizing somebody, and that's fine, but it's just like, yeah. It's just like choosing when when it's convenient to talk to me and when it isn't, when to ignore and avoid me, and then when it's time to like, okay, I'm ready to talk to you. It's just like, yeah. Just leaving someone unread, ghosting, or ignoring. Yeah, it's like kind of, I say that counts as ghosting. When someone shows that they're not available, the best thing we can do is not take it personally, affirm our self-love, and find better. I've been there. He doesn't know how to find balance. It's complicated, Stephanie. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like, when I hear these situations, I'm always just like frustrated. I'm just like, ah. But also like, because I've been there, I know it's not so simple. Like, you can't just simply decide to walk away from someone just because they're not really giving you what you need at this time. It's just up to your journey and how you end up feeling about it. I was prepared to give this specific connection my all because I was like, we have such a strong connection. But, yeah. Yes, trust yourself, first and foremost. I wanted to clarify these cards with this deck, but then I was like, oh, I have to dry all the cards. But we did get Shark, Feathers, Hammer, and Wasp. Which I'm just getting, it's like, that it's possible that like this connection can be protected and survive through whatever outside forces happen or come your way. So I think there's a potential. But the other message I'm getting is like, at the end of it all, like, you're gonna have to survive and take care and protect your energy. So if things end up becoming too much, like, you can always choose to do what's best for yourself and do what you need for your survival and for your sake. But yeah, I want to clarify. Cool. I think that was all the cards that were wet. Nope. There's these ones. Star Power Tarot is very wise, by the way. I love your energy. Why does the rain mess with cards so much? Great. Okay. It just feels like today is not my day. And honestly, that's how every day has been feeling. Okay. So what is this shark trying to tell you? The Hanged Man? Yeah, that you can survive through this time of pause. I feel like you're right. I speak my truth. I feel like this is genuinely a time of pause that needed to happen for some reason to help you gain some perspective. And the keywords here says outside force, which is interesting because hammer says force on it. Clarifying the feathers card. Protection. What does Spirit want you to know about protection? Three of Pentacles. I feel like that's saying that, like, this connection and its growth is protected at this time, through this time of pause. It's the Force or the Hammer card and the Wasp card that I'm really wondering about. I don't think it's set in stone, like the future of this connection. I think the future in general is never really set in stone. The King of Cups, though. It's going to take a lot of effort for you to really gain perspective and see the bigger picture here and to really overcome really difficult emotions. And with the Wasp card, what is this about? The Six of Cups. I feel like there is an energy inside of your connection, whether from you or what I'm getting from the other person, that has an issue with either feeling lack or jealous or envy, feeling like they don't have what others have, and that is interfering with this connection. Let me know if that resonates. So, do I see reconciliation when it comes to this connection? That's him probably, lol. Yeah. The Knight of Cups. Protection, preservation, and defense. Yeah, you know, honestly, like, whenever I hear these situations, it's tough because I'm like, is it just wishful thinking for me, or is it because of my situation, but this to me signals like, yeah, there's like a real potential there of reconciling in some way or another. Like, I feel like this connection, there's some sort of divine protection going on. And the Knight of Cups is someone to me who like gives an offer. So the Page of Cups, the message says message of peace, hope, and optimism. And Saturn. So I feel like it's saying to be optimistic about your love life here as you transition forward. So I honestly think like it's unclear of whether or not a reconciliation will 100% happen. I think it's still in the mixture of potential, of possibilities. And that like you're going to be going through a transition in your love life at this time and seeing things from a different perspective and really figuring out what you can do to work on building connections with people. And during that, your love life will transform, and either he'll be ready and blossom at the same time that you're ready, or he won't, you know? And that's something that can't be forced. It's something we can't really predict because it has to do with free will and if the person's willing to make those choices. I feel like I'm in a similar boat with Michael. I feel like he and I could really come together, that he could really work on his immaturity and his way of handling things and just simply admit that perhaps he was wrong about whatever is happening. I don't even know what's happening, you know? And it's like, that is going to take free will. That's going to take the other person willing to make a change. And I get it. Like, don't change for another, change for yourself. But yeah, when your own behaviors and stuff is just being taken out on people who don't deserve it, like, I feel like the wasp is his energy. I feel like his way of showing love stings, you know? I feel like he chose survival over being a protecting energy. He chose being a lone shark instead of connecting and being there for you. And I think that's really painful and honestly, like, sucks, and it's gotta hurt or sting some way or another. So I think there's a real potential here. I think it's due to your own patience. I think, yeah, you having the strength to believe in something long-term here while healing and caring for yourself is holding a lot of the potential together. So it's kind of up to him, and it's also up to you holding the space. But yeah, it's like, sorry. But it's up to, I don't even remember what I was saying. Yeah, the strength card is something that's like, we hold on because it's important, but also like, no matter who you are, we can get drained and just feel like giving up sometimes. So it's just going to depend on how you're feeling throughout it as well. But I do think there's a real potential there. It's just depending on if it ends up being right for you. Yeah. And thanks for being patient with me. Yeah, always give it your all. Yeah, thanks for doing this reading with me, even though I'm not in the best place right now in my energy. Thanks, Alpha. Aw, you're so sweet for hanging out. Yeah, I'll try. It's difficult. I do a lot to feel better by myself. And then, like, the people I'm around just shoot it down. And I don't understand. Readings are fun. Aw. Yeah, me too. Readings are uplifting. I'd feel really nice if my roommates went out of town. Because, yeah, I'm starting to get really pissed off now. Like, I'm just so frustrated. I'm like, they don't even talk to me. And now they're just making a bunch of noise. And it's like, these noises wouldn't bother me if I felt welcome and empowering. Yeah. I want to watch your reading of how people see you or something. Oh, I love that your video, it blew up. I wonder if it has something to do with the Sailor Moon thumbnail. I guess it must, but I just think like your channel in general is really poppin'. So I think that's really cool. And it was a good thumbnail. Yeah. I'm so tired of my days feeling like this. I went live to try and like lift myself up, and it's just not happening, guys. Like, I just. Trying. Ooh, a collab, yes. I'm trying not to like lose it and to just go off on these people, but like. Aw, did you PayPal me? You're so sweet. Talk about what? The collab? I'm just like really frustrated that like I moved away from my old place to go to somewhere where I could feel like I could talk and not have to worry about outside noises. And it's just happening anyways. And it's like, I don't understand. And yeah, we should definitely keep working on that collab. We've been planning it for like a couple years or something. I don't know what to do about the way that I'm feeling right now. What are my ideas? Well, one of my ideas was that we try doing that YouTube live thingy where somehow you can invite someone to your YouTube live and you're like both live streaming. That's one of my ideas, which was actually your idea that you told me like a few years ago about collaborating. So that's been an idea. Then obviously, you know, with you coming to town, there's like doing a video in person together. That sounds like fun. Aw, thanks, Alpha. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. It's hard for me to reach out to people sometimes because I'm just like, I just want the situation to change. And like, yeah, I feel like the people I'm with need to just make changes here because this isn't working for me right now. It's like, yeah. Yeah. I know you're the same. Gemini and Pisces are a very funny duo. We can be very similar in a lot of ways. Yeah. Oh wait, which one are we doing first? Are we doing the in person or are we doing the YouTube collab? And the other thing that frustrates me is like I'm pretty sure that they're somehow totally unaware about the way that they're making me feel. And I don't understand. They're so loud. Gotcha. Yeah, the YouTube reading, the live. Like, why? Yeah. Do any of you guys also relate that, like, noises and things outside of your space is, like, super. Sorry. Is super just annoying? I don't know. Distracting. It, like, I don't know. It, like, those I don't know if you can hear all the sounds through the mic, but there's just like all this like crumpling, beeping, like stomping around, like just every single noise, and it's like I'm like hypersensitive to it all. It just feels very inconsiderate because I'm just like I'm living with someone who knows that I'm hypersensitive to all this stuff. Unless it's a romantic partner that we get along. That's my goal, Steph. That's what I want too. Honestly, that's kind of what I'm going for afterwards. I'm like, yeah, like you guys are gonna have to figure out a different spot, like over time, because this is not working for me. Because, yeah, they are not in tune with caring about my senses, they just care about their senses. I can't even talk about the stuff I want to talk about. And I have like nowhere to go. Like, I just want to run away as well. What should I go get to eat? Get something, lol, not to change the subject. No, you're good. I'm hungry. I'm honestly thinking of just leaving soon. Like, I'm just gonna grab my car keys and go. I don't even know where I'm gonna go. I haven't had anything to eat. I know you love Chipotle. So there's Chipotle. Other than that, I don't know. Food is difficult. Yeah, I say Chipotle. I'm really appreciative of everyone who donated. I'm surprised. I felt like I wasn't in a very good energy, and people still did it anyways. So that that actually does make me feel really good. I'm like, yeah. I don't know how else to put it. Drive to Arizona. Like, seriously, I might. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I do. Yeah. What do you want a reading on? I wanted to give a reading to Marley as well. I wanted to do readings the last several days, but this stupid household, like, I don't understand. Is it that hard to just hype me up? Is it that hard? Like, I do so much to try and hype the people in my environment up. I don't understand. Whatever comes through the cards. Okay. Because, like, it would be a lot easier for me to work on this situation that they care about if they would just simply care about me. What a concept. Thanks, Steph. Okay. That's so nice. Wow. Like, they could reach out to Michael too. And they, like, sometimes do ish, but then they take forever because they don't want to open his message. I'm like, wow, that's going to make him feel like he matters. So sweet. And it's like, I think that's one of the reasons why I'm, like, still trying with Michael is that, like, I know that he has a lot of darkness. Yeah. And then it's just like, my loved ones should get that and they should care. But then again, they don't even put that care into me. So yeah, how could I expect them to put that care into Michael? It's just so frustrating. And hearing how much noise and space they can take up while actively doing nothing to try to make me or Michael feel better or to help us with our situation. What happened to playing Parent Trap? Like, I don't understand. I get it, like, not trying to get involved in people's, like, relationships and connections and stuff at times. But I feel like in other times it's kind of important, especially if you were the ones who played a role in, like, ruining us. Like, it's just like, I don't understand. It's like when there was none of the outer noise from the outer world, me and Michael were pretty happy with each other. And the world kind of just tore us apart. Oh. Thank you. And I got you sent that message at 5:05, which I just think is really cool. Fives have been really showing up a lot for me lately. A very challenging number, for sure. Okay, what wants to come through? Let's see. Aw. Okay. Thanks. That actually means a lot to me. Why is my situation the way that it is? Why are people like this? I get it, everyone's got their backstory, but seriously. Like, what did I do though? Like, what did I do to these people? I just like flipping cards and watching TV. Because you're meant for better things. Yeah. I just don't want to go through it. I don't want to go through the loss of Michael. It's just too sad. I really hope he just comes back. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of loss after loss after loss. Yeah, I am really proud of you and your situation. I can't do it this time. I can't just forget about Michael and just let it go and, oh, it was meant to be. It's like, no, not really. No. Like, I didn't, we didn't open ourselves up like that just to use each other and move on. I'm just like, don't move forward with that kind of karma, Michael. It's like, not a good look. I just don't understand just making decisions that actively are always the wrong thing to do. Like treating people with the most disrespect possible, or doing the most inhumane thing you can. Like, I don't understand it. All while spinning it somehow that I was the one who did something wrong. Like, wow, now you accumulated a lot of karma. Messing with me was a bad idea. Lol. Right? It's like, why do you... I don't mean that bad. It's just... No, like, yeah. Exactly. It's like, karmically, you know whatever they did to wrong you is truly wrong. And it's like, we've already seen it play out in a bunch of people's lives where they like wrong people and then a bunch of bad stuff happens to them and they don't know why. And it's like, how do you not know why? Like, shouldn't it be obvious at that point? But it's like, I get it. There's times where, like, you know, you're going through stuff and you're like, why? Like, did I do something? What did I do to deserve this? Like, that's how I'm feeling kind of now. But it's like, that's because people try to push their energy onto you, not because it's actually your karma to deal with. So there's a difference there. Honestly, I'm thinking of getting gas and trying to drive to Michael and trying, like, hope he answers. Even though he could just ghost me at the door. And it's like, yeah. Aw, yeah. It's cool that that these things just make sense to me. And I'm glad that I've met people who also get it. Because, yeah, growing up, it was, like, surrounded by a bunch of people who, like, don't get it for some reason. So, I hear the food noises stopping, so I'm like, uh-oh, like, there's gonna be other disruptions, so I better hurry. But we've got the Four of Cups for you, the Ten of Swords, the High Priestess. Yeah, now the silence is bothering me. God. The Hanged Man. You're definitely getting a theme here. The Three of Swords. And the Nine of Swords. I feel like I'm picking up on my energy. Yeah, I feel like I'm just not in a good space, like, to do this reading still. Like, too many changes keep happening in this stupid house. Like, I just want to give you a good reading. Yeah, I do. I don't know when. Part of me just wants to go sleep until whenever. I just can't believe that after all this work to get to somewhere better, that I'm being made to feel the same way. My family, my biological family, are some of the most cold and unaware people sometimes. There's just so much neglect in this family. And I don't understand because I'm always trying to be there. Absolutely not, yeah. Like, I knew this wasn't the end goal. My plans with Michael was for us to go live somewhere, just the two of us. Someday. Magically, all of a sudden, he just abandoned me, I guess. I don't know. Like, I can get on with my life if someone doesn't mess with my heart for like 2 years in a row. And even doing that is hard. Like, people that like I don't get that close with, moving on and going through the loss is so much loss. So it's like someone that I was with for so long that I absolutely just like pretty much promised all of my loyalty. Lol. Yeah. Same. I have an update for you. You know, that one connection that we have like everything in common with. I'm just letting it go because I'm like, he basically chooses when and when not to talk to me. He only talks to me when he feels like it. And I feel like it's mostly just for attraction purposes. He says it's not for physical attraction purposes, but that's like 75% of what it's all about whenever he talks to me. Yeah. Me too. We do have a lot of things in common. Yeah, that guy. But yeah, I just came to a point where I'm like, I don't think he actually cares about me. Like, it just clicked with me. I was like, he doesn't really care about me. Returns sometime. Mm-hmm. Took me less than a month to figure it out. I mean, I kind of figured it out in the first week when he canceled. I was like, yeah, okay. But then eventually he kind of like, oh, wait. When he realized I was like fine with just letting things go, he kind of like roped me back in a little bit. But yeah, I like gave so much of myself away to him just because of how much chemistry we have. Yeah. At least with Michael, I actually trust how much I gave away. Like, how much of myself that I opened up. He just needs to do the right thing, is how I feel. Like, be a good person. Don't betray me. Don't end up using me. Don't end up having abandoned me. Like, please be actually hurting and doing all this fucked up stuff from a place of like wounds and not just like oh, I used this person, now I abandoned him, now I'm gonna go live my life to the fullest, la-di-da, like. But that's how it feels, because he just ignores me. But it's like, I think deep down in my heart, I know that he's actually just really scared. So I'm trying not to be angry at Michael, even though how I'm being treated is wrong. And for now, yeah, not giving up on him is so much easier and sounds so much better than running into more people like that Sagittarius. More connections that I'm just like, you're gonna allure me, but you're not actually gonna care about me. Yeah. Yeah, he does so much of that. Dissociating, avoiding himself, numbing himself. And turn you. Be careful with your heart. Yeah. Thank you, Steph. I know. Hey, Margaret. I just feel like there's something I can do. I'm like, I feel so helpless with this situation. Like, I feel like if I don't find out how to reach him, that he's never gonna open himself back up again. And that I'll lose him for good. And I don't want that. Like, yeah, I'm not a villain, lol. Yeah. Mood. Big part of me just feels like driving an hour to get to his place. All to be stood up and ignored at the door. Yeah, I probably could. Yeah, I've thought about it. But no. I can't really force him to stop being a dick. He has to do that on his own. beyond the mind games that he likes to play with me, we both know that, like, what he's doing is wrong. So he needs to pretty much just figure that out, acknowledge it, stop being a coward about it, and, like, be honest. Like, he'll make public posts about, like, right and wrong, that he cares about it, yet he doesn't actually care about it. Welcome back, T. Or, like, I believe he cares about it, but he's a hypocrite because he's not actually doing the right thing when it comes to the connection that mattered the most. It's like you can betray and abandon someone who mattered the absolute most to you like that, and then go around telling people that you care about right and wrong, and that you're like that you're some sort of embodiment of justice. It's like you literally just stole other people's credit, my credit. I went on a run last night. That was good. I beat my time by 20 seconds. I'm getting burnt out though. Not from running, from this situation, from feeling so isolated over here. Now I'm kind of wishing I didn't put in all this effort to help these people. I'm like, they don't make the same efforts that I do. It's a good idea, but no. Like, he didn't even say goodbye to me. He didn't even give me a hug. We didn't even talk. He just disappeared in the middle of a day. Like, I'm not just gonna accept that. Yeah. And no need to apologize. I've been pissed off. It's hard for me not to be pissed off. I love it. Yeah, protective friends are good. Yeah. Screw lessons. I never liked school anyways. I'm just like, Michael, I don't care that you're about to go through a bunch of karma for being a dick. Like, for choosing to be the villain. choosing to be a bad person. It's like, you're not, though. It's like, I know he's not. I'm just like, there's no point. No, guys. Root for him instead. It's true he's not making the best choices, but it's like the people who are right next to me are also not treating me very well. And they live with me. No, lol. It's just a lot more confusing than it sounds. Like, it sounds really bad out loud because it is really bad. But it's also like, there's a lot more depth to him. And to the situation. It's better than who I fell in love with the first time, Orange Bird, where I had to just guess what his backstory was. I actually know a lot about Michael's past. And it puts a lot of things into perspective. Just going through certain things in life just creates certain characters or people where you're just like, I would never want to give up on someone like that. And he's one of those people. And so he's done a lot of wrong things at this point to me. And yeah, he should just deal with this loss, but also like, no, I don't want him to go through that. I am 25. I'm surprised I made it this far, honestly. I'm glad, for the most part, that I made it this far. There's so many amazing experiences that I would have never gotten. I can't believe it. I can't believe I met all of you guys. You deserve it, Margaret. I'm rooting for you, and I believe that we all deserve someone like that. I'm really lucky to have met you all too. You're a really good friend, T. That's so cool. Wow, time flies. Guess I'm an oddball. Yeah, I guess I am too then. Yeah. This world. I feel like maybe the reason we don't feel like we were made for this world is because we were made to change this world for the better. Because, yeah, there's something wrong with this place. There's so many people where their beliefs are just so out of alignment with unconditional love, with simply love, yeah. Wow. Am I the old lady here? Lol. We're all the same age in spirit. Wow. Whoa, are you a Gemini, T? Wow. August 9th. My birthday is March 9th. That's right, you're a Leo. I have been remembering that you're a Leo. Leo sun, I think Aries rising. Is it Cancer moon? Oh, June 26th, Cancer. Okay. That's right, water signs. I did meet a really cool friend yesterday. And the friend is very, very nice and like wants to make more plans in the future. So that's cool. I want presents, lol. Yeah, I want to get to a point where I can send you all gifts every year. Plus, being a witch, we don't believe in age, lol. Mood. Yeah, I honestly feel like I look the same every year. I mean, like when I look at myself when I was like 5 or whatever, yeah, there's like differences for sure, but in so many ways, I'm like, I just look the same. My personality is definitely still vibing. That's true. Yeah, that does sound really sweet. But I also don't mind just sharing my address with people through like private like chat or DMs or whatever. Aquarius Moon. Oh, okay. That's where your eccentric energy is from. And your Leo sun and your Aries rising. It's all eccentric. I feel half my age. Yeah. I feel twice my age. Probably why we can think of songs for everything. That is an Aquarius vibe. True. Cancer as well. Cancer signs are so good at picking playlists, creating playlists and songs. Whoa. What's snail mail? Michael's really good at sending mail, so you know what? If he ever makes a reappearance, I'd be down to try sending some mail. Mood. Cancer, that nostalgia. Yeah. No, I think that guy is the more recent guy from that one place where you like talk to them on the phone or whatever. Yeah, I agree. I didn't like that guy. It's just a bunch of lies. Yeah, this is funny. I get that too. I'm a Pisces sun, Cancer rising. He like told me it's safe, you can talk to me. Only for him to say, I think you need to call a crisis center. Yeah, I just feel like he doesn't really know a lot, but thinks he knows everything. That's very interesting. My older brother is a Virgo Sun, Scorpio Moon. So, pretty similar energy. But also, my older brother has grown and healed a lot. So, I'm not saying that he's all that bad, but just growing up, yeah. For me, I think my YouTube persona is much more peace loving, but in reality, I can get really, really like heated and cuss a lot. I cuss way more than I think some people think. I think for a while, people on the channel was like, Son is such an angel. Could never do anything harmful. But it's like, I can cuss a lot. And that's cool that he's chill. It's like Leo I put on a show. Yeah, I kind of get that. My Lilith is in Leo. Angry and no wonder frustration. I feel your intensity can't fool me. Yeah, Aries Moon. I curse when I'm frustrated. And that's the thing, I'm not trying to fool anybody. I'm like, just like, I think you guys have seen it when people like say like, oh wow, you're so sweet, blah blah blah. And I'm like, that's so sweet. I'm like, but like, trust me, guys, I'm like definitely not perfect. And they're like, no, no, you are. There's no way you aren't. I'm like, I don't know. I've got a lot of trauma. Like, things can get really intense around me. I can like yell and scream and like do stuff like that too. Yeah, I know. We're just having a good time. I get it. I'm sweet, but also I am not. Lol. Just pick up undercurrent energies easily. Yeah. It's like, it's not that hard to assume. Yeah, OMG, you're human? Right? It's like, it's not that hard to assume that there's more layers to people than meets the eye. That, like, people have more to them than just whatever you see in the present moment. I don't get why people just take face value as, like, everything that there is. I don't get it. I'm like, you do know that there's, like, billions of layers, right? Infinite layers. Just a good old time. Yeah. This is all that I've done today, and it's the highlight of my day. So, yeah. With family, hard to be sweet. Yeah. Fireworks. The iceberg depth. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm fighting the urge to just try reaching out to Michael. I don't know how to not focus on it because it's so unsatisfying, this situation, this separation, this silence, the no communication, all of it just feels wrong. I'm glad for all the alone time that I've gotten, but like, wow, like this needs to change, is how I feel. And I've already gone in the direction of like moving on, giving up, letting it go. Like, I deserve better. But just like, wow, through all of that, it felt, honestly, it just felt so forced. And I don't think it has to do with me trying to meet people too fast, because there's times where I'm like, okay, I just need to get away from dating apps and like just being by myself. All of it just feels forced. What feels natural for me is to be obsessive, like I am. I'm an obsessive person. And I feel like, because when something really bothers me, I'm just like, it just does. And yeah, as time passes, eventually, like, it doesn't matter as much anymore. But in the present moment, it's what matters. So I'm like, I don't know how to pretend not to care when I do, you know? What is in your subconscious that wants to be unearthed? Aw, continue to ghost me. Oh yeah, that was his name. One last time, a few times, and finally got it out of my system. I think we are twins, lol. Yeah, I'm like, we're all obsessive people. I think it's great. I'm tired of the stigma that obsession is bad. I get it. There's a lot of shadow to it that, like, yeah, depending on what you choose to do, how you choose to treat people, and how if it's taking a what kind of toll it's taking on your body and your well-being and blah 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 blah. Like, yeah, obviously there's a shadow side to it. There's a shadow side to everything. But why is there only bad stigma about it in media? That's weird. That's sus, you know? I'm glad. I'm glad you can relate to me so much. Makes me feel like people get it. And I like that you like that. You're like, oh, Stephanie, I like that. Hyper focused. Yes. Hyper focused gang. You guys get it. It's like, it's our life. What else is there to do? Like, we're not like going out and hurting people. And we're also trying to care for ourselves and to focus on ourselves first and foremost. But we also just get really interested and invested. Yeah, wow. As soon as I said that, yeah, the magnifying glass and the I don't know, the thinking emoji. Though I want to sometimes. Want to what? Sorry, there's like a delay with the chat versus the audio, so I don't remember. We are romantic. This is true. Hurt someone. No, I want to sometimes, lol. Yeah. There's so many times where I don't know if I got cut out, but I was saying there's so many times where I've chosen to lash out. And I think a lot of that also played a big role in me and Michael separating this in the way that we did. I just wish that you would understand that as much as I've done things to hurt him and mess up, it's like I still give it my all, and I'm still that same guy that he fell in love with. Yeah, I'm talking myself down. That's a mood. Yeah, it does. It's frustrating because it's like once I'm at a place where I'm not lashing out, now when I try to reach him, he's just still blocks it out. I don't know. I feel like I need to do something about it. So yeah, I'm gonna end this live stream, and I will be sure to go back live and do your reading, Steph, and plan that out with you, because, yeah, I want to see what comes through for you. I feel like with the cards that came out, like, yeah, that you're just like no longer taking opportunities that you know are gonna bring you an ending. And I feel like you're really listening to your intuition at this time. And you are gaining a perspective when it comes to loss, heartbreak, heartache, to fears about it. And that's like a really just like a little brief message of what this time is for you. You're really gaining insight on this. Letters arrive 3 to 5 days, write one. It's not a bad idea, but I can arrive in 1 to 2 hours. I can go get gas. Yep, I'm getting re-triggered. I'm so sorry. I know that like all this like romantic, like never give up on love stuff really triggers people and stuff like that. You've got this though. I think you're exactly where you're meant to be. Don't doubt where you're at. It's like, I think you're doing the right stuff for you. I just think everyone's situations are so unique that like you just gotta trust what you know about a connection and what you know about yourself. And yeah, what I know about your connection with that guy, I think he was also a Libra, I'd say not worth it, you know? And that's how I felt kind of from the start of that connection. And that it was like, but it was worth processing and working through it and being your amazing, loving self and putting all that kind of love out there. Because I feel like, yeah, you're not the problem, and your way of loving is not the problem. Sagittarius, next month we'll book reading for you and your mom. Happy single year, Sagittarius. Yeah, I did. Marvin was Sagittarius. And yeah, I'll let you know. I was trying to go live today. I mean, I did go live today, but I was trying to go live today feeling really great. But yeah, I've got to go, you guys. I'm going to try and get a hold of Michael again, even though I have no way of getting a hold of him. Sag and Cancer, no good. Yeah, Cancer and Sagittarius, I have noticed there's sometimes some conflict energy there. But like, yeah, depending on the person, the energies can work as well. Thank you. Yeah. I hope I can bring him over here and that we can get our life on track, building our lives together. Like, I kind of don't really care if it's wrong or whatever at this point, or if we're meant to not work out or whatever. I, like, kind of don't care. Nothing else is going perfect in my living situation right now anyways. So it's like, if all these other people are getting my chances and my time and energy and efforts, like, he may as well too. Things could change. Okay, so yeah, I'll talk to you all later. I really appreciate you guys wishing me good luck on this, even though I know you're all pretty upset as well about this situation. But hopefully Michael comes back and then maybe you guys can forgive him. Thank you. That's what I want to. I just want to be happy as well. I'm trying to make decisions for that. I honestly would be really happy if he came back. And I know I'll end up okay if he doesn't. But yeah, there's going to be so much sadness and heartbreak and loss. And just so much loss at this point. Like, I can't. I just feel like I can't lose him anymore. Like, it's always too much each time. Love is a sweet thing. Fight the good fight. Yeah. And then if it doesn't turn out well, then yeah, then there's going to be that. And then it'll be a good thing that things didn't work out, you know? So yeah, we'll see. I'll keep you all updated, or I'll try to. I'm going to talk to you all later. And yeah, I am sorry that this live stream didn't go as I wanted it to. So I will try and make it up to you guys later. All right. I hope you do all have a good day. And yeah, it was really sweet that you guys actually hung out with me and tried to cheer me up. It did make a difference. I know I might not seem much better, but I do appreciate you all. So I'm going to try and make it up to you all next time I live stream. All right. See you all later. Okay.